All right, you guys, I'm officially at 800 hours, and honestly, this video is gonna kind of just be me talking about that as well as just some other little things along the way. But yeah, I'm at 800 hours. It took forever, it feels like, because I was kind of in a slump for like the past 2 months, but I've really picked it back up this month in October. And so yeah, we are at 800 hours. Honestly, do I feel a difference between 600 hours and 800 hours? The answer is yes. I really do. I started to realize like more and like around 750 hours and up, my brain has really started to hold on to Spanish in a way that I don't know, like I'm starting to understand without realizing I understand, and it's kind of weird. Something that I definitely struggle with is translating in my head. I definitely feel like kind of envious of like a lot of the people who are like, oh, I'm 100 hours into dreaming Spanish and I finally stopped translating in my head. Like, damn, like after 100 hours, you were able to do that, which I think it makes more sense if you started, like if your introduction to Spanish was fully comprehensible input, but hey. But for me, it's like I studied Spanish on and off for many years before I actually learned about comprehensible input and actually dedicated myself to it. So obviously, whenever you learn more traditionally, a lot of it is a translation-based learning. And so yeah, that's definitely been something that isn't easy for me to shake because it's so automatic, and I've definitely tried some things. But I guess maybe, I don't know if it's like I never stick to it or if it just doesn't work. But if you've been able to stop translating in your head, let me know. Let me know how, because it is hard, like genuinely. Y'all, one thing I forgot to mention that I wanted to talk about, the ambiguity. The ambiguity. Why is that word like, I don't ever say that word. That's like my first time in my life I've ever said that word out loud. Ambiguity. Oh my God, I don't know if I said it right. Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, but like there's that. It's like, I understand Spanish. Like I did not elaborate enough. Like I'm sorry, y'all. Like sometimes I just suck because like everything's like in my brain. Like I need to make notes more so like I make more sense whenever I'm talking. But anyways, I noticed that like literally it's a thing where like I understand what they said, but I don't feel okay until I've translated it back in English. Like sometimes sometimes I'll tell my partner like, okay, don't tell me like what this means in English. It's just like tell me in Spanish, like tell me the translation in Spanish, or like whatever, like do something visually so that I can understand it. But it always makes me feel some type of way until I know what it means in English. And it's like, there's so much I understand in Spanish, but I feel very like strange about it until I know what it means in English. And like, I've been ignoring that feeling and just like letting myself feel weird. But now I think I finally get it when people say you have to be okay with the ambiguity. Y'all, I don't know how to say the word, but like ambiguity. Anyways, I don't feel okay, like not truly knowing in my mother tongue, which is so weird. But it's like I have to get over it because learning a new language is like having a whole new concept of mind, like having a whole new way of looking at the world. And to constantly try to make it relate back to English, I don't think is the best for me if I truly want to be able to speak Spanish well. And to like, it's like a whole, like literally learning a new language is like getting like a whole new brain because it's like a whole nother way to see the world. And so yeah, I'm just elaborating more on like what I mean by that. Like I'm realizing I understand so much, but I feel weird about it until I'm like, okay, but wait, like what did that mean in English? Like let me get the like proper translation in English, when it's like I could do without. I could definitely do without, but I'm still getting used to not. So yeah, we're just like in a weird space right now. Also, I'm filming with my camera, but like I learned that you can like change it from like HD to 4K and 30 to 60. I don't even know what that means, but I'm hoping it makes the quality better. So we're gonna see whenever this gets uploaded how it looks compared to my videos in the past. But anyways, yeah. So there's that. The point is though, is that I do feel like a lot more, I don't know, like things are just like making sense. And like, I don't know. Also, my listening has gotten more crisp. I can definitely tell. Like, there's some things that I watch where it's just like full speed native. Like, there's one person I recently started listening to, and I can understand like 70% of what she's saying. I will put her channel here somewhere because I can't remember her name right now. Oh, Anita, but I remember what her channel name is at all. But she's somebody who came from Cuba and who is living in Spain now, and like I can understand like 70% of what she's saying, which honestly impresses me because I feel like she speaks kind of fast. So I really do enjoy her vlogs. But anyways, yeah, other than that, I mean 800 hours is in the middle of the level, so it's not like I'm going to have a lot to say right now, but those are my two biggest things, is that like I can physically feel the side of my brain that is like literally like starting to understand Spanish more. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like weird. But like I swear, like I can feel it. It's different. Whenever it comes to talking, we are still struggling. It's like, y'all, sometimes I feel like a baby. You know what I mean? Like a baby like starts to speak whenever it's ready, and that's how I feel. Like I don't feel ready. And of course there's moments in life where it's like I'm forced to speak since I am living in Chile. Like I do have to speak Spanish, but a lot of the times I'm not, like I don't have to, and I kind of lean into that a little bit because I just don't feel ready. And it's like, I don't know. Like, because then a part of me is like, I'm like, what if I don't feel ready like forever? And now like I could just understand Spanish really well, but like I suck at speaking. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to like make it a thing though between like my partner and I, where it's like twice a week, like we speak in Spanish all day, because I could definitely handle that. But it's more like getting myself to do it is like so hard. So yeah, but I'm trying that as a start at least, because it's difficult to say the least. And yeah, right now I'm watching Alta Mar, and I actually really like it. I'm able to follow along to it really well, and like it actually has gotten my attention. We had to put the pause on Silvana Sin Lana because like I can't take it anymore. Like we get it. Like there's just too many episodes for what is happening. Like we're like in the 30s for the episodes, and there's like 120 or something, and it's just like we get it. Like the drama is like the same over and over again, and like at the end of the day the couples are all gonna end up together, everybody's gonna be happy. So it's like there's no point to sit there and like watch that when you already know how it's gonna end. Like it's too frustrating. I can't stand anybody in that show to this day. Just like I said last time when I had just started it, I still can't stand anybody. So I decided it's time to change. And so yeah, Alta Mar so far is much better. I don't know how much I'm gonna watch because there is 3 seasons, and I do feel some type of way about so many seasons and long episodes. So we will see, but I'm gonna try to at least finish season 1. And yeah, other than that, I started reading again. In the past month, I've been mainly only reading in English, but I started reading in Spanish again, and I decided to pick up another book by Juan Fernandez, just because everybody like always says really good things about him. So I was like, bet. The first book wasn't bad. Let me go ahead and do another one, because another part of me doesn't feel like ready for like native chapter books. Like that's what I really want to be reading. Like I wish I could just like be picking up books in Spanish, but I'm not fully there yet. Like I'm still more in like the children's realm whenever it comes to chapter books. So yeah, I thought I would do a few more books for learners, the graded readers, and then I will officially like read some proper like heavier chapter books that are so like for children, maybe like middle grade. But yeah, I think right now I'm reading Vecinos del Infierno, and I'm like only like a chapter in, but it's okay. It's like, I don't know, you can't expect a lot from a graded reader. But I have that one, I have another one, and then I'm going to reattempt the Ollie Richards intermediate Spanish, and then I think I will be good on graded readers. I just want to do a little bit more with them. And yeah, that's basically it. And that's where I'm at. I'm just going to continue forward like this. I started using like the little plugin that you can use on Google or Internet Explorer. Google Chrome. Like all the words are like not coming to me. But yeah, so that I can add my time from YouTube straight into Dreaming Spanish, which has been extremely helpful and has motivated me more because it's like more fun to see like my time go up in a day while watching what I want to watch. And yeah, I have to say like I'm a little bit bored with a lot of Dreaming Spanish stuff these days. I'm not gonna lie. So I've kind of been resorting to YouTube because there's just more content. I can watch whatever I want. And yeah, I have been a sucker though for the gameplays. Is that even how you call them? I'm not like a big gamer or anything like that. But ever since the Stardew Valley one that Pablo and Shell are doing, I'm like really into those. So I've also started watching like Spanish Boost, and then there's one other person, I'll put their channel here, but like those have been like really good for my focus. Like I'm really good at just like sitting there. And then I love how the Stardew Valley ones are an hour straight, so it's like so easy. But it's like if the Stardew Valley ones aren't uploaded that day, it's like I don't know what I'm gonna watch, because a lot of it like I just can't right now, like people telling their stories and stuff. Like I just can't. Like I'm really trying to like work my focus, and I've been doing so good. Like my attention span is really getting better, y'all. Like I'm able to read for long times a day. Like I'm like sitting down and like really watching like TV when it's time to watch TV without picking up my phone so much. I'm really happy with like how I'm doing. But yeah, so I've gotten way better at focusing, and like I'm able to do like my hour, and I'm doing my hour. It doesn't take like 4 hours to do 1 hour anymore. So that's been good. Not really related to 800 hours, but it's happened up to 800 hours. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'm like really into gameplays right now. Like they're just really good at keeping my attention. So there's that. And then I've really been enjoying Rachel Ann's videos. Now I know some people feel some type of way about watching non-natives speak Spanish and using it for their hours. Personally, for me, if their Spanish is good enough where they can almost pass for being native, I really don't care. I'm not afraid of somebody else's mistakes. Like if I'm watching one person who's making a little bit of mistakes versus a whole bunch of natives who aren't making those same mistakes, I'm not about to sit here and act like, oh, my brain's probably going to pick up those mistakes. Like my brain's going to make its own mistakes. You know what I mean? But like if I do make mistakes, it's not going to be because of Rachel Ann. So there's also that. I just love her videos. She's extremely easy to understand. She speaks like very well, but she just speaks extremely clear. So I really enjoy her videos, and I just love seeing around Spain because it is beautiful. So I've been enjoying her videos quite a lot. They've really been keeping my motivation up. So yeah, I would recommend her channel for sure. It's really good. And yeah, I did not really say yet. She's American. She's from Texas. So, and she's been living in Spain for like the last 5 years. So yeah, she has really good content. Very interesting. It's also very interesting sometimes to hear like how she will compare Spain to United States. Because I mean, the United States is huge. And sometimes it's like some of the stuff she says, I'm like, girl, for real? That's how it was for you? And I get it because like she's from Texas. So that can say a lot. But it's very interesting sometimes because some of the things that she says, I'm like, for real? Yeah, it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, so that's where I'm at for the 800. And yeah, all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Yeah, the next one is going to be very interesting. I'm very excited. This is a long time coming. The next video is one that has been a long time coming. I'm talking about months. And I'm so happy that I can finally upload it and share it with y'all. So yeah, bye.